What's going on, people? It's your boy, Brass Tacks, and this bitch you already know. Far Cry 5, played on the Xbox One X. Looks absolutely stunning, and I did appreciate the extra detail and whatnot, and the HDR for that matter. I've played all the Far Cry games, liked the first one, didn't like the second one so much, third one is a classic. Fourth one was pretty good too. This one is pretty good too. One of the better Far Cry games, not as good as the third one in my opinion, but still very, very good. Let's talk about the game. I love the Far Cry is set in the exotic jungle. I love that stuff. I know they've made a departure with it with this one where it's America. The overall map is a lot smaller than previous games, but it's more streamlined. I think the previous games did have a lot of filler in there, unnecessary things to do, and I think what they've done is definitely streamlined it into a more packed experience. The thing I was really skeptical about was the map. The lack of the map. Whilst you're driving around and shit, I need the map in this bitch, but they've done such a good job placing monuments and certain areas that really stand out, which make you remember parts of the map, so you don't really need it. They've done a really good job making certain areas distinct from one another. In the previous games you had guns for hire, guess what? Now you got bears and shit to help you. A bear named Cheeseburger, sounds like my kind of bear. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got a chick with a sniper rifle, you got a chick that shoots arrows, you got a dog. I love dogs. Dog always at your beck and call, picks up weapons for you, fights the bad guys for you, but they can all get hurt, so you need to watch your back. The game itself is a lot of fun from start to finish. Gun mechanics, great. Bombs, you got a wealth of weaponry in this bitch. That outpost like they did in previous games. So all of the elements that you like from the previous games are still there with a couple of new twists and turns. So it's an A1 game. It's a lot of fun. Things I don't like about this game is the co-op. Co-op was great. Had my friend join in, we could play the whole campaign, but guess what? The host keeps all the progress. All the story progress. Right, you can still level up and everything and keep all of that if you are joining someone else's game. If you do 10 missions, guess what? You're gonna have to go back on your own game. That's fucked up. They need to fix that shit. That shit is silly. Another thing that I don't like is the microtransactions. All these fucking silver bars. What a waste of time. And another thing, the guns are so damn expensive. All of the equipment you can buy is very expensive. You're gonna have to be grinding for a very long time to get everything. Which is what I did. I've been grinding, so I picked up a lot of the stuff. But Jesus Christ, shit too expensive in this bitch, I ain't gonna lie to you. And a lot of the other weapons, the special weapons, they're just the same weapons with a paint job. Give me more of an incentive in that bitch. I love the crafting in the previous games. They seem to have taken that away. There is a little crafting, but that's only with potions and whatnot. Now, the actual storyline is great. The villains are great, 4 of them. And each one of those villains have their own motivations for doing what they're doing, and they have their own story arc, so to speak. It's something always very unsettling about cults, and it captures that theme beautifully on this game. Love the story, love the villains, but in all honesty, these guys are one of the better villains in a Far Cry game, but they do not match Vaas from Far Cry 3. He is the best, hands down. And let's talk about the difficulty. Man, you get shot 3 times, you are dead as hell. This game is so much harder than the previous games, I don't know what to say to you. I play this shit on normal. I played it on hard. What the hell do I have to prove here playing this on hard? Who am I proving shit to? Do I recommend you pick this up? If you like Far Cry games, this is a phenomenal game. This game is stupendous fun. People who friended me on Xbox, they can see I'm always playing that game. There's just so much to do there, and you want to keep leveling up. And Far Cry is one of the few games where I really do want to explore the whole map. But I hope they go back to the jungle next time. Tell me what your thoughts on the game are. You take care. I'm gonna catch you guys soon.